are starting our presentation now, so there is no, we're not going to take this thing. Okay. Okay, this is the CV I shared with you. This is highly refined project coordinator CV. It meets every standard. So this is the, for me, you don't need to do much. You don't need to do anything here. All you need to do if you actually want to use this CV is change your email, change your name, change it to your phone number and your location. The professional summary here is okay. And tools here is okay. With methodologies, we've done waterfall and agile, that's okay. And work experience, the company is okay. And we are currently here. This is the project, one of the projects we are going to implement. So for the fact that we've not is in view, so it can be added. So you are working here as a coordinator. Coordinator is some of these simple tasks you, based on the training already, you've come across most of the terminologies here. You should be able to defend it. And every CV I use, you must show achievement. That is, you cannot be doing something without showing result for it. Everything you do must show results. So that's why you have result. Then you've come to certification, you put your degree, your university. If you have any certification here, you put your certification. If you have any training like this current training you are doing now, you put the current training, and that's it. So all the relevant training you have, you can add them here. And if you have other work experience, you can put them below here. That is okay, because you can see it's only one experience that I have here. But I know you must have done something before now. Anything you've done before now, you put it. But if you are putting it, make sure that it looks as professional as this work experience, because you cannot put a professional work experience looks very clean and standard, and you come here below here and then you start putting something that is not structured like this particular one. So every other work experience, you have to try as much as you can to structure them to look like this. I'm not saying use the same work experience, but the structure, you must have summary, key responsibilities, and achievement. So with this, let us use it to try the market and see how it's going to work. So it's part of the experience we are doing. We're trying things out to see how it's going to work and how it's not going to work. If it's not working, then we will refine and strategize. By the time we are doing this, by the end of the program, all of us should be pro, both in CV and every other thing. So we don't wait till then before we start doing things. I want a situation by the time we are finishing, some already working, and everybody must have mastered how to do CV as well. Okay, let's move to the business of today. Today, we are going to look at the importance of effective business analysis in enterprise application. Why are we talking about enterprise application? Sorry, at this stage. We are talking about enterprise application at this stage because you as a business analyst, what you are going to be doing is working on different enterprise applications. Enterprise application are these applications that companies use to do their work on daily basis. Company use to manage their resources. Company use to manage their customers. You know, these are what we call enterprise application. There are so many of them. So what are you going to do with this enterprise application as a business analyst? Some of us are not putting this thing on mute. You have to put yourself on mute. It's very, very important to me. So, what are these enterprise applications, or what is enterprise application? Enterprise applications such as enterprise resource planning, customer relationship management, IT service management, and others form the backbone for modern organization. Every organization, there is no organization that doesn't have these three enterprise application. So the success of this application is contingent upon effective business analysis. So all these enterprise applications, for companies to have it needs implementation, meaning that they need somebody to help them implement it. Who is going to implement it? It has to start from business analysts. Business analysts need to analyze the company and then capture requirements from the company, from the users, stakeholders. After the analysis, the business analysts will decide the kind of enterprise application the companies are going to implement. So it means that the business analysts start from the implementation, and when this application is implemented, it doesn't end there. You can see we can have more than 2 enterprise applications. We have ERP and we have CRM. These 2 enterprise applications, for company to work very well, these 2 enterprise applications must be sharing data. You don't need to be copying information and come here and input it manually. It doesn't work that way. So you must integrate them for them to be working. So, meaning that what business analyst is doing is migrating this enterprise application to another enterprise application, that is implementation, or implementing from the scratch, or integrating the enterprise applications, or managing the end, because after implementation, this enterprise application needs constant management. You need to constantly capturing requirements from users to keep on upgrading, customizing, refining this enterprise application. That is business analysis. And that is what the business analysts do all over the world, not only in UK, not only in America, even in everywhere around the world. You find that so many businesses are struggling because so many of them are not using this enterprise application. If you come here in UK, almost all the secondary school, all the primary school, all the universities, all of them are using CRM system. And that is why things are working smoothly. They know all their students. They have their record. They have their history stored. And some of you will say, I always use, I'll have to use Nigeria. We are not doing this, and we should be doing this. Almost all the secondary school in Nigeria should be using CRM systems. They should be using ERP systems. They should be using, so these are basic things they should be using, but we're not using them. How will opportunity come out? How will business grow where you don't even know your customers? You don't even have your customer history. You don't even know how they behave. You don't even know their journey, how will things work. All the government, they should have this as well. Government should have ERP and CRM from local government to federal government. Not only government, ministries, all the ministries should have all this. That is how they manage their various customers. Not only that, even the road transport union organizations, they should be having CRM system. Even transport companies like God is Good, Ekene Dirichukwu, they should have all these systems, CRM system, ERP system. They should know their customers. They should know, and that is how to manage customers. And not only that, they are getting paid from these customers. How do they manage their resources? So many companies today are saying if you pay, they will tear receipt and give you receipt. And at the end of the day, that receipt becomes their everything, paper, and but all these enterprise applications, they do not cost much. It's a better way of managing business if you want business to grow. So if you don't have enterprise, like you say here, it forms the backbone of modern organization. I will highlight it. Backbone of the modern organization, enterprise application. So if you are a business analyst, or if you are planning to be a business analyst, you must start learning to understand how this enterprise application works. Even on understanding what are the enterprise applications is very, very important. And after the analysis and recommendation and approval, they start implementation. So then the project managers comes in. During the implementation, all these projects like migration, implementation, integration, all these are projects. Somebody needs to direct all these projects. Who is directing the project? The project managers. But who is designing this enterprise application for implementation? Business analysts. Who is building it after designing it? Developers. These are the IT. There's nothing about this is IT. So then you start seeing cybersecurity coming in, because this enterprise application, companies will have to make sure that their system does not get hacked or access control. You see, cybersecurity started coming in. Then ITSM here, IT service management, provides support. Is a supporting domain system. They have their own enterprise application for supporting this, all the enterprise application. This team, they form support for troubleshooting all this enterprise application. They are the response unit for various incidents management. So all these teams I've captured here, ERP, CRM, these are the key things organization need. ERP is enterprise resource planning. They are the people, they are the application for managing money. Everything about money, human resources. This is ERP. Resources. What is resources? Resources is both money, finance, and both human being working in the organization. This is the resources of the company. So we call it enterprise resources planning, management. And here is customer relationship management. You must know your customer before you manage them. And this is where you capture them and then manage them very well. Every company, if you don't have customers, even if you are just have a small shop, a restaurant, you should be able to have a CRM system for you to know your customers. You don't write, so many of us doing business, you see a big restaurant, people are coming in and going out and coming in every day. They don't even have names of those their customers. How do you want us to grow? These people you call your customers, for effective business management as a restaurant owner, you should start collecting their names and their numbers. Once in a while, you send them automated text message and appreciate them. They are going to be happy. We don't do all this. All we do is that they come, you serve them food. Some of them will not come again. You won't even know they are not coming. That is not effective customer relationship management. Good relationship management, on daily basis, you keep on pushing bulk SMS. If you are starting business by 8 o'clock, push bulk SMS to all your customers coming to eat from your restaurant. We are about to start. If you are not coming on Saturday, tell them you are not. These are where they are going to be happy that you even know them. But we don't do all this. How do we then grow and then start providing job opportunities for others? And this ITSM, like I said, every company needs it. Like this thing we are doing here, everybody is coming to my personal DM, Charles, I can't log in. Charles, I did this. No. Once we set up our ITSM system, you are not going to be sending me this. If you have issue, you send it to the ITSM or IT support unit. So this is the IT support unit. IT support unit should be able to handle all your incidents, not me. So that is the way it works. So here are the enterprise application example here. You have CRM system. We have supply chain management. We have POS, point of sale software, it's part of it. We have enterprise resource planning. We have human resource management system, and so many of them. These are the few I've captured here. You know, so these are the kind of softwares or application you should be supporting or working on as a business analyst if you are serious of becoming an IT professional. Not only are you even project manager, if you want to become an IT project manager and serious about it, look at things you need to brace up yourself to start learning. Any of them, we call it domain. If you learn how to manage CRM system, you become a domain expert in CRM system. And that is why all my BAs, all my project managers, I'm training you, I must take you through one domain. So that once you finish, you must become a domain expert in one of these enterprise applications. Like this, our own, I'm taking us through CRM. Some of you have been telling me we know how to use. Using CRM system is different from implementing CRM system. Anybody who does, somebody who is just a school leaver who didn't even go to secondary school to be able to use a CRM system once properly put through. All you did is password and this thing and email and password, and you log in and you start imputing data entry, and that is using. So that you've been using CRM system is good, but it's different from what you are going to do in CRM system as a project manager or as a business analyst. It's a different ball game. You are going to implement it. You are going to design it. You are going to manage the implementation. That's what you do as a business, as a project manager, and a business analyst. The project manager sees to the implementation, managing the implementation from end to end, making sure that you meet deadline and the budget. And the business analyst, you are the person that's going to capture the requirements, design the requirements, then follow up with the developers to implement using the requirement. That is it. So, and enterprise application, so many of them have vendors. Vendors mean that owners. So you don't, so many of them, you don't start from the scratch and start. So many of the enterprise applications we have today, they are all software as a service or platform. Most software as a service and platform as a service. So we have a SaaS and PaaS, but most of them are software as a service. So this the enterprise application vendors. So these are the companies that own almost all the enterprise application, most of the companies. There are so many of them, but these are the most popular. Like here we have Salesforce. Salesforce, they are almost number one in CRM. You know, please put yourself on mute. Then we have SAP. So we have SAP. SAP is a company. Some people have been hearing SAP. When I used to hear about SAP, I thought SAP is one application. SAP is not application. SAP is a company that owns so many enterprise applications like CRM, ERP, and others. SAP is just like Salesforce. SAP is just like Microsoft. Then we have Oracle. So many of us don't know what Oracle is. So many of us would just think that Oracle is a database. No, Oracle is a company, but they have so many enterprise applications, including database. So we have, all of us knows this. This is Google. Google have so many enterprise applications as well, including the one we are using at the moment. Then we have Amazon Web Services. We know they have so many enterprise applications. And this is Microsoft Dynamics 365. Their ecosystem is too much. This is Microsoft. So these are various companies that are ruling the world in terms of enterprise application. It's very, very important if you are a business analyst or a project, try to even learn one enterprise application from one of these vendors. It's very, very important. Okay, we are not going to look at all of them, because if we are trying to look at all of them and see, it's going to take time. But we'll pick one who is the most popular, and that is Dynamics 365 from Microsoft. So look at Dynamics 365 enterprise application. So this is Dynamics 365 enterprise ecosystem. I call it ecosystem. This is where all their enterprise applications. This is a lot for just Dynamics. We are not talking of this is just enterprise application. We are not talking about other like this is enterprise, not Office. We talk about Office. We talk about PowerPoint, Word, Microsoft Word. We are not even talking about that one. We are just talking only about their enterprise application. And from the enterprise application, we have ERP, we have CRM, we have modular solution, we have AI solution, and we have mixed reality solutions. And then here we have, these are platforms as well. So these are various under ERP alone, that is enterprise application, enterprise resource planning within the Dynamics 365 ecosystem. They have Dynamics 365 finance and operation. See, they have finance here. They have supply chain management. They have project operation, and they have business central. All of them here are ERP. So if you are serious about your career pursuit as a business analyst, not even as an IT consultant, which you are looking at being, you must know at least one. Even if you don't know finance, you must try to, even if it's Business Central, know how Business Central works. Even if you can't pursue ERP, then you are interested in CRM, you must know at least one CRM. When you talk about CRM, there are so many of them. We have CRM sales, we have CRM sales professional, we have CRM's Microsoft relationship sales, we have customer service, we have customer service professional, we have field service, and then we have marketing. The most popular here is CRM sales, CRM marketing, and customer service. At least you must know Dynamics 365 CRM sales. Then we have modular. We are not going to talk about all this. My interest here is these two, ERP and CRM. So this is it, the ecosystem. So if we are drilling down, this is the CRM solution. We'll talk about the CRM solution. This is enterprise CRM solution, Dynamics 365. This is CRM sales. Here I'm more interested in this CRM sales and CRM marketing and the customer service. So you must understand, at least if you don't start from CRM sales. I want us to start from there and start learning others. Under CRM sales, you see a lot of functionalities here. You see under CRM sales, these are various modules within CRM sales. You have client management, contact management, marketing, LinkedIn integration, sales, order management, proposal management, lead management, product information management, competitors management, Microsoft team integration, Microsoft relationship cell integration, and business process management. Let us even start from here and start building. And after this, we can even go to marketing. So this is how you are going to start a journey, and then your journey will become solid. I want us to do this with direction. Don't just try to become a business analyst with no direction, or a project manager with no direction. With the knowledge you acquire here, is transferable to every other area. Don't say that once become a CRM, you are a domain expert in Dynamics. It doesn't mean you cannot manage any other enterprise application or any other project. The knowledge you get here is transferable. Business analysis is application. You can apply it anywhere. And this is the CRM sales, D365 CRM sales. That is it here. After the implementation, this is how it's going to look when a sales rep logs in to start doing their job. This is how it's going to look like. So everything you are trying to implement, after implementing it, this is how it should look like. So, and this is the ERP. This is the finance, and this is the Business Central. These are the most popular. Finance is for bigger companies that are working with high complex business, financial operation or financial management, finance and accounts. So these are the people that goes for this particular enterprise application, D365 F&O. And then for small and medium enterprise, they go for Business Central. Business Central will give you a lot of things in one enterprise resource planning. So these are all the modules we are going to go. You see here, enterprise resource management for small and medium companies. So that is it. So if you understand this, then your journey have started. And things we are going to be doing as a business analyst, like I said, is going to be from implementation to integration. Implementation, as a business analyst, you need to define the CRM strategy, draw boundaries around project scope, build and implement implementation within a timeline, choose CRM platform, migrate the existing one to the new one, prepare training for the new staff, for the staff going to use it, and then build automation and integration within the CRM system and get feedback for continuous improvement. So this is a simple roadmap on how to implement some of these CRM systems. In short, all of them. This is the way it's going to be. This is what you need to do during the implementation. Both project manager, this is the roadmap for implementing it. Then we are talking about integration. What integration? After this CRM system, all of them need to communicate. Whether they are from the same ecosystem or different ecosystem. You can see this is Dynamics 365 from Microsoft ecosystem. This is SAP from SAP company and the ecosystem. This is Salesforce. So if you have CRM from here, ERP from here, and another maybe human resources from here, all of them, there is need for all of them to communicate together. And that is what integration is all about, trying to make sure that there is seamless communication. If they do not communicate, it means that they are all in silo. Silo means when they are working on their own, they are alone. And it cannot be. You cannot make optimum utilization of your ERP or enterprise system without them communication. You can see here, this is Shopify. Even if you are like have an e-commerce shop website like Amazon, where you use this Shopify, it doesn't end there. You still need to have all these enterprise applications. And this is how all of them communicate together. And this is the hub where they are sharing the information. So that is integration. So that is what we are going to be doing. Implementation of enterprise application, integration of enterprise application, and others. So why business analysis is crucial in the context of enterprise application? Number one, alignment with organizational objective. Effective business analysis ensure that enterprise application align seamlessly with organizational goals and objectives. By understanding business need, analysts can tailor this application to enhance efficiency, reduce cost, and drive strategic initiative. Number two, requirement elicitation and definition. Business analysts play a pivotal role in the eliciting. Eliciting means requirement gathering. If you can't remember requirement eliciting or requirement elicitation, you can remember requirement gathering. If you cannot remember requirement gathering, you can remember data collection. They are the same thing. So business analysts play a pivotal role in eliciting and defining requirement for enterprise application. This involves understanding the user need, how the user wants to use that enterprise application. It's their duty to understand how they are going to use it. That is user need. After that, we document it. Documenting functional specification and ensure that the enterprise application meets the diverse requirement or the diverse need of different stakeholders. Number 3, optimizing application functionalities. Business analysts assess the functionalities of enterprise applications to ensure that they address specific business challenges. So enterprise application must address specific challenges. So through thorough analysis, they identify opportunities for customization. So when there is more opportunities identified, they customize the system to suit the opportunity. Enhancement or integration for optimal overall application performance. So they have to integrate for optimal performance. When you integrate, it's for seamless data communication, so that somebody working in finance can be sharing data with somebody in accounting, or somebody in marketing and sales, without having to start copying and pasting and sending as email. No, you don't do that. Once there is integration, everybody has access to that information. It's the duty of business analysts to make that happen. Then the business analyst facilitates user adoption. Understanding user need and expectation is critical for successful adoption of enterprise application. Business analysts bridge the gap between end users and technical team, ensuring that applications are user-friendly and meet the requirement of diverse user group. So if you understand it, it's your duty to make sure everybody understand, and then everybody should be able to use that enterprise application. You have to bridge diverse, like I know I said, people, user group is finance department is a user group, marketing department is a user group. These two user group, you need to build enterprise application so that both two user group should be able to maximize the use of the enterprise application. How do you do that? By integrating all of them together. Data-driven decision making. Business analysis involves a comprehensive evaluation of data and metrics generated by the enterprise application. Analysts interpret this information to provide insights for informed decision. Like yesterday, we were talking about decision making, who makes decision and who aid in decision making. I told you people that business analysts do not make decision. I said that business analysts aid in decision making. They make information available for the chief executives to take decision and make decision. So seeing here, analysts interpret the information to provide insights for informed decision. You just make it to provide insight, helping organization leverage the full potential of their application. So from the metrics, all the application you are going to be implementing, there should be a matrix, a dashboard. Every application should have a dashboard where anybody looking at the application can see at a glance what is going on. That is what we call a dashboard. You should be able to optimize enterprise application for this decision making. Then change management and adaptability. We've talked about change management. Enterprise application often undergo update, expansion, integration. Business analysts facilitate smooth transition by managing change effectively. How do you manage change effectively? All this enterprise application, as you're implementing it, so many people working in the organization, they've got no clue about this enterprise application. But you are going to make it so easy for them. How do you make it easy for them? You have to start from sensitizing them about the need, the importance, the value, the gain of this enterprise application. That is how you start from a change management strategy. With that, they will become at home with that project and give you all the maximum support. It does not end there. You need to provide adequate training to make them, be able to use the enterprise application. They assess the impact change on the process, people, and technology, ensure minimal disruption to the operation. So once there are people, the end users within the company are very, very comfortable, it's going to minimize the resistance to change. And then cost effectiveness, cost efficiency, and resource optimization. Through effective business analysis, organization can identify areas for cost optimization within enterprise application. This includes streamlining processes, eliminating redundancies, and ensuring efficient resource utilization. Okay. Efficient, cost-effective, and resource utilization. Through effective business analysis, organization can identify areas for cost optimization within enterprise application, include streamlining process, eliminating redundancies, and ensuring effective resource utilization. And then quality assurance and risk mitigation. A business analyst contributes to the quality assurance by identifying potential risk and challenges associated with this enterprise application. They develop strategies to mitigate the risk, enhancing the overall reliability and resilience of the application. And finally, continuous improvement. Business analysis is an iterative process that promotes continuous improvement. Iterative, it means continuous development of small piece of, small piece of work. When we put it in agile environment to become like a sprint, continuously building, that is continuous improvement, and is one of the key attributes of business analysis. By regularly assessing the performance of the enterprise application, analysts identify opportunities for enhancement, ensure that the applications evolve alongside changing business needs. As the business is changing, you have to keep on refining to scale up. That is the reason why Dynamics 365 ecosystem becomes so popular. Because when you are trying to implement enterprise application, you try to look at the scalability. In this, most of the Dynamics application, they are highly scalable. You can customize it the way you want it. You can bend it, you can anyhow you want it. They will, no matter the kind of technology you want to integrate with them, they are going to, accept them. And that's why so many people are running towards it, because you see some beautiful enterprise application, when they are coming out, they will come out with so many beautiful features. But over time, the business will start growing. Technological environment today is at a fast pace. You see IT will outgrow or overrun that particular enterprise application. And that's why you see small company will start with some of these enterprise application. And once the companies start growing, they migrate to other ones that will help them to be more scalable. So there is constant need and growth. Constant need, business need, keep on changing. And as a business analyst, for instance, you've implemented CRM system. It doesn't end there. You don't know which technology that will come tomorrow. And if you don't do it, and your competitors are doing it, then you'll be left behind. So whatever others are doing, you want to be among the first people to do it in order for them not to take over your customers. So business analysts, you do all these things. In conclusion, effective business analysis is paramount for the success of enterprise applications. So all these enterprise applications, for it to be successful, business analysis must be highly applied on all of them. It encourages, it ensures alignment with organizational objective, facilitates user adoption, supports data-driven decision-making, enable adaptability, optimize cost, mitigate risk, and promote continuous improvement. Organizations that prioritize business analysis in the context of enterprise application are better positioned to maximize value and impact of these critical technological assets. So that is business analysis, and this is where you exhibit your technical prowess, not this enterprise application. Enterprise, if you capture it, you are the best business analysis in the whole world. Okay. Now, tomorrow, not tomorrow is Friday. The next time we are going to be looking at heroes in business analysis, like business analyst, senior business analyst, product owner, project manager, data analyst, and others. But we are not going to do it today. We're going to do it the next class. So for today or tonight, we've tried to establish the importance of business analysis in managing enterprise application. Enterprise application is a matter of fact, the companies we are hearing. There is no company without enterprise application. So thank you for listening, and to make good noise, try to ask good questions. That is, all this noise making should be want it in asking disruptive questions within this context. So, ask me questions that will throw me off balance. That is, if you want to make noise, that is what I want. You ask me a question that I'll be struggling to answer within this context. Not ask me a question about what is going on in Alaba market. Okay. We have Ugochi Queen. Please be fast. Okay, we have L Nze. Okay, not.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me, Mr. Charles?
Yes.
Yeah, good evening, sir. And thanks for the wonderful presentation.
You're welcome.
Look, I I have these questions. Now, talking about the enterprise application, I discovered that in most cases, when you apply to or when you subscribe to some softwares such as Zoom or even the CRM, you will have different bouquets. And then at the end of the day,
what do you mean by bouquets?
You will have like, okay, maybe starter pack, basic, professional, and then you have enterprise. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
So now, does it mean that if you want to maybe engage such software as service in your own, maybe your company wants to use it, you have to go for that enterprise version, you know, for you to be able to integrate it with other software?
That is just, and all those things they are using is just software package. They can use another language like Gold Plus. They can even use A plus, AA plus, and that is enterprise package. Although it doesn't mean that they're enterprise application. That is platform as a service. They are not enterprise application.
Okay.
So that is that is like somebody's system like Zoom. Zoom is a platform, is a PaaS. We call it PaaS, platform as a service.
Mm-hmm.
So these are not the enterprise applications we are talking about. And all these we are talking about packages in it's just like when you want to get Dynamics 365, they have packages in Dynamics 365 as well. That is not what we're talking about enterprise application. Enterprise application, I said, is a software, is a enterprise. Some of these software like customer relationship management software, enterprise resources. This is what I've just said. I didn't say platform as a service. And what you're talking, excuse me, enterprise, they said enterprise is a package. That is not what the enterprise application we're talking about. Nobody is going to know what you're going to be doing as a business analyst.
No, that's not what I said. I think you got it. You didn't understand me. I'm saying now for you to have enterprise services, you go to the companies that do it. You subscribe with them, right? Like for CRM, if a company opts to use CRM provided by Microsoft, so they will subscribe with Microsoft, right? So I am asking that version that they normally tag enterprise, is it from there that they now get the subscription for the people that want it?
You don't need that particular one that said enterprise.
Okay.
Even the free version, if you are getting the free version, it's still an enterprise application you are using. If you go to Dynamics 365 CRM, they have free version. It's an enterprise application. If you go to HubSpot, they have free version. If you are using it, what you are using is enterprise application. Enterprise application, whether it's free or it's not free, is a software that companies use to manage their resources in one way or the other. That is what we call enterprise. Okay, enterprise is company. Let's remove that enterprise. Let's say company applications.
Okay.
If that enterprise is what is confusing you,
no,
or business application. But what we call company as a business analyst is enterprise. So if that enterprise is what is confusing you, remove the enterprise.
Okay.
If it's application that is confusing you, remove the application. Use software. Use company-oriented software. But the main name is enterprise application. Like I said, is the application that company use to manage their resources in one way or the other. We have enumerated resources company manages. They manage their money. They manage their staff, human resources. They manage their customers.
Sales.
So these are the company resources. You know, various resources.
Okay.
And this is where every company, or not companies, organization, because every organization have these three things. Whether church, they have these three things. Church have customers. All of us know church customers. Yes. All of us are customers to different churches. You know, government have their own customers as well. All of us here are customers to different governments. So, meaning that all these companies, both church, they must have a CRM system. If they want to be serious as an organization, it's a must. If they want to be techy, to be in vogue, but some of them don't have it and they are still operating. I'm not saying that they cannot operate, but if they want to become compliant with technologies, they must start from this. And every organization, why are they pursuing their customers? To get the customers' money. If that money is coming, where is the money going? To their bank account. So how do they understand how much they have in their bank account? Through the ERPs, where they manage their finance, accounting and finance. That is ERP. And I equally mentioned ITSM. All this IT infrastructure, they are sitting on the ITSM. These are people that are managing various. I can't log into my enterprise application. I forgot my password. These are the people that have been doing the troubleshooting, firing, making sure that everybody is working smoothly, managing all the various incidents from various enterprise activities coming from various enterprise applications. I think that is enough for you. If you do not understand it at this level, go and read it up.
No, that's okay. But sorry, but
no, your time is up.
You took my time then.
I responded to your question.
No, I wanted to see if you can compare HubSpot and 365 Dynamics.
Charles Chukwuemeka. Okay. You share it, Norman.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Okay, I wanted to ask, is HubSpot part of this enterprise, or is it under one of the mentioned enterprise above? And because I discovered that some companies that they have some of the softwares, like small businesses, they have some of those softwares or enterprise, then they have already subscribed to them. So they would like you to know them and use them. So I wanted to ask, is HubSpot under one of the enterprises mentioned, or under any of?
HubSpot is a company, and HubSpot have a CRM system, and the CRM system is an enterprise application.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yes, thank you very much.
Alice Ferdinand.
It's a mistake, please.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for today's class. It was quite enlightening. So my question is, how does a business analyst, like what are the strategies a business analyst will go through to select a scalable ERP you know that there are some companies that are just starting up, but they want something that maybe if they want to add more gamification, or maybe there are some other things they need to add. And
Okay.
again, I was just thinking, sorry, please, just one more thing. I was just thinking, assuming a business analyst is doing elicitation and the person is not able to maybe get all the requirements, like getting all the requirements, and maybe misses one requirement and wants to add it. So, like, how do you, like, what's the strategy to select a scalable ERP that you would gradually probably add more features to? Thank you.
So how do you mean miss requirements? You cannot miss
Well, okay,
requirements. Let's start from requirement gathering.
okay,
You meet your project sponsor, probably a marketing manager in your company, and they say they want to implement a CRM system. Then you take a pen and a paper, or you tell him to write all the CRM system they want. They will write it down. If they have CRM system they are using before, they will tell you.
okay,
If they don't have before, you ask them how are they managing their relationship with their customers. That is requirement gathering.
okay,
And then if they are collecting, if they want to use the CRM system for a particular purpose, you ask them, what are they using the CRM system for? If the CRM system, they want to use it for contact management or let's say lead management. You know it's for lead management. So there is, if you understand, only if you do not understand how to do requirement gathering. So if you know how to do that, it's very simple. You collect requirement. Then how do you select? There's what we call solution evaluation. You go to the market, you evaluate various solutions in the market, and you check the solution that aligns with what they are looking for. You understand me? It's just simple analysis.
yes,
It's just like you now, you want to do a wedding, and you and your husband now is the whoever. You take a list of what you and your husband want. Both of you are this thing, are the project sponsor. Why I'm using wedding here is because most of us have done wedding, or most of us are going to do wedding. Both you and your husband are now, let's say, the project sponsor. And the wedding planner comes in. The wedding planner needs to do a suit for you and then do a wedding gown for you. The wedding planner, you tell the wedding planner the kind of texture of your wedding gown. You tell the wedding planner the kind of, the wedding planner now is the business analyst. He's collecting requirements. And after collecting all this, the wedding planner, where does the wedding planner go? To the market. With the list, the requirements collected from you, she will go to various shops. You collect the budget you want. You must give the budget of, some people will say, I need a wedding gown with, that is their criteria, a wedding gown that is 5 million naira. So some will say, no, it cannot go beyond the 100,000. No. So with that budget and the list of cloth, the texture of, these are requirements, you go there and you select the wedding gown that aligns with what you captured. That is the requirement. That is how you go out to select softwares as well for your client. There is nothing different. You just get, this one is software and the other one is wedding. So this is very simple. And we have
thank you, sir.
Ego na abo. Ego na abo. Are you here? Okay, we have Obinna John.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Charles. I want to just have a clarification on this. Whether business analyst is the work of business analyst to manage the CRM or to assess, analyze the business environment of a business,
and
then
hear me?
And then come up.
Go now, but please, your time is over. You can't just jump in and start talking. I've called you so many times, you didn't respond. John, continue.
Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so the duties of a business analyst is to analyze the business environment of a business enterprise and then come up with a CRM that suits them, that suit their business, that will bring them profitability in the business. And is it also the duty of the business analyst to manage that CRM for that business enterprise?
Yes, it's their duty to, if it depends on their contract with the company. If you are working as a permanent business analyst, then it's their duty to make sure that the enterprise is working smoothly. And you continue to capture more requirements because as they are using it and there is need for other, for instance, if they are using that CRM for lead management, and now from lead management, they want to start using it again for contact management, then you have to make provision for contact management because so many of them is pay as you go. If you want to, the company want to use only for lead management, they are only going to pay for that module, lead management. So if they want to pay for another module, or so it's your duty to keep on upgrading. That's what we mean by scalability. As their operation is scaling, that is growth, their need is growing, you as a business analyst will be capturing requirements to upscale that need. So you can see that you are there to manage that enterprise application, and this is what you you do equally as a product owner.
Okay. So it depends on the company.
But if they just hire you, if you are a contract, they just hire you to help them implement. Once the implementation is over, they can say go. So, but if you are there working as a permanent staff, then you should know that it's your duty to manage all their enterprise application. Well, in some places, like in my company, we have so many of them. It's very difficult for one business analyst to work on all the enterprise application. So they can just assign you to only their CRM system and then assign another business analyst to their ERP and then assign another business analyst to their ITSM enterprise. We can have up to 10 business analysts in the company, depends on their business need and the amount of enterprise application they are using. It's not easy to even manage one. So we have Victoria Sunday.
Good evening, Mr. Charles. Thank you for tonight's class. Okay, sir, my question is, can a business analyst do well without the knowledge of data analysis?
A business analyst is equally good. What are you collecting when you do requirement gathering? Is data collection. So business analysis, when you are doing your business analysis, you're analyzing data, information. Data is info. So we say that requirement gathering can equally be called data collection. So when business analyst is collecting data, are you not going to analyze the data you collect? You are going to analyze it. So a business analyst, you equally analyze data you collect. That's what you do during data analysis. So as a business analyst, you have to understand data analysis. Well, depending on different types of data analysis, like we have data modeling, You might not be the one doing the like data modeling using some Power BI and cool, but basic data analysis, you must know how to analyze the data you collected.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome. So I think I've responded to everybody, and I see some people who always want to dominate. Once you speak, you give others space to speak, you know, and that is the way it should be. So thank you for joining tonight, and we are going to stop here for tonight, and we'll continue with our various projects we are implementing. Like I said, as this course will be going on, we'll continue to manage our projects in GoCabu, and very soon we'll start onboarding people into the project environment, collaborative environment we are going to use. So thank you, and remain blessed.
Thank you, boss. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Charles. Good night.
Good night, sir. We didn't do it today,
Thank
sir.
you so
Thank you,
much,
Mr.
Mr.
Charles.
Thank you, sir.
Henry, bring the bread.
Sleep.
Henry, bring the bread. Let's drink coffee.
Thank you. Henry, go and sleep. I'm going to get your girl. Thank you, Mr. Charles.